Hong Kong, renowned as one of the world's most beautiful and sophisticated cities, it is also a land of contrasts. And for many of the fishermen who make their living from the rich waters of the South China Sea, time seems to have stood still. Each day at the break of dawn, Mrs. Jen and her husband John can be found aboard their fishing boat in Victoria Harbor. Both come from a long line of fishermen whose heritage dates back generations to pre-colonial Hong Kong. And from this historic family legacy also came the practice of worshiping the numerous idols and gods of Chinese mythology.
I believed in the idol gods very much. I would offer up fruit and burn incense to them and always worshiped at the many Chinese festivals like the winter solstice. I would go often and spend a lot of money on worship because I believed the more idols one worshiped, the happier your life would become. This is what my family always believed. Where there was a temple, I would go to worship and draw holy sticks to ask for a blessing. I even traveled to Thailand to worship Buddha. In my home, I had my ancestors' tablet, also a god of earth and god of entrance. Some people said I should have the god idol Guan Yin, so I got one of those too. But with all these gods and so much worship, I still had no peace.
However, the door to Mrs. Jen's heart would soon be opened while she was watching the 700 Club Hong Kong.
When I heard the 700 Club host talk about Jesus, the living God, something touched me deep inside. I continued to watch the program for several weeks until one day I prayed the sinner's prayer. It was then and only then my life changed.
But the grace of God still wasn't through.
1 week after I gave my life to Christ, my husband also made a commitment to serve him. Other family members noticed the joy in my life, and I told them about Jesus and the 700 Club. One by one, my uncle, my aunt, their children, my children, 7 altogether, surrendered their life to Jesus and were baptized.
And what about all those gods and idols Mrs. Jen had been worshiping?
After I accepted Jesus, the living God, I not only cast them out of my life, but out of my house, in the garbage can, gone. I want to thank CBN. My husband, my children, and many of my family now know Jesus. Amen.